What's up, you guys? Especially my Atari friends, my friends that love Atari and Atari age. It's Paul Mac C with an all-new video, and I think it's finally time to break down my 5200 collection. That's right, I do have 5200. You should have known that. What's up? It's me, your boy Paul Mac C, and I'm very proud of my 5200 collection, but I'll tell you what, I did not own it back in the day. No, I did not. My friend Nick Coast eventually got it, and I loved playing Joust over his house, and I didn't know about the controller issues back then, probably because his new system was new. I got this in later years, more recent years, and man, mine is so reliable. Look how clean. It is a really clean system, and it's shiny and black, and it behaves very well. Got my, I like how I pop in a game, and it's very reliable. Now check it out. You 5200 fans are in for a treat because you didn't know that I have a Wico command controller in box. You guys might want a closer look. Look how it was when it came out new. New arcade quality control comes to the Atari 5200, the only arcade joystick available for the Atari 5200, especially designed for use on the 5200 keypad controller, or with your keypad controller. Your key to higher scores and sharper skills, make you a better player, 1-year warranty. Yes, sir, guys. I'm not kidding. I have it. This is going to be a long video, by the way. Kick back and check out my collection. I have the instruction manual that came with it. I have the warranty card that came with it. I mean, this is probably like a $100 item. And I have the Wico stick. There it is. I had two at one time, and I had two at one time, but I sold one because I also now have the Master Play or a device where I can hook up an Atari 2600 joystick to my 5200. It looks like that, guys. So yes, sir. In the box here, look at that. Got the manual, the Wico command control. Congratulations, you have just purchased the finest joystick money can buy. That's what they have to say for themselves. And showing you how to set it up. Oh, there's the ColecoVision one. There's that one. Anyway, so there is a nice working Wico stick. And hell yeah, I know what I need to have to use that. I have one of these. And man, I had no idea how valuable these were because I sold my other one. Yes, I did. I had two sets before. And the other one just had one broken button, and one person on eBay had no problem with that. And they purchased it for good money, like quickly. Makes me wonder how much I could have sold it for. So you need to use this along with this, and you've got yourself a nice substitute for these crummy ass 5200 controllers. For those that don't know, this 5200 is everything you could have wished for. A better Atari with better graphics, but the controllers were the problem. So if you can find a way around it, whether with this device and a joystick, or the Wico stick along with this, and I know there's some new devices out there, then you've got yourself one hell of a superior Atari system. And that's just amazing. Now over here, I've got the thing where you can hold two controllers together in this rack very solidly, so you can play Robotron 2084 on your 5200. Yes, I have Robotron, and it works. I mean, my start button barely works. I have to push it hard, but then I'm enjoying two-stick action on Robotron. Now, I don't bring out my 5200 often because sometimes I do haircuts in this corner, and look at all the things I had to bring out. But I work at my regular job the next few days with no home haircuts, and I thought it'd be worth a stretch of time to break out the boxes and do what I gotta do so I can play a little 5200. Now, this is a long video, like I said, but let's get into my collection, and I do have boxed games, you guys. First of all, I've got the homebrew Coffee Yellow Copter. Now, I'm going to do a video review on this for you guys, so if you're curious. I'm slightly disappointed in it just by the pictures I saw in catalogs and stuff and the colorful art. Or at least I was initially disappointed. I thought you scrolled to other screens, but it all happens on one screen. My problem is it is you're playing a homemade game. That said, I had the option to sell it, and I did not sell it. I love how I just pop a game in my 5200, and boom. Look at that Atari symbol you get. Big and colorful, and just so reliable. So reliable, this 5200. Okay. Let's get into my collection. Also, one of the newer games that have been made recently as a homebrew, Junior Pac-Man. And I was kind of jonesing to play this, and a large reason why I broke out this whole system and made this video. I'm going to get into some Junior Pac-Man. Unfortunately, there's no intermission scenes, but it's very good, and I can play it with that joystick. See how that plugs in? Now, these dials are, when you buy this device, sometimes, especially a Pac-Man game, especially when you're playing a Pac-Man game, you got to kind of do some adjustments. Believe me, it's nothing that I can't deal with. And it really only is an issue when you're playing Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Man, or Junior Pac-Man. Then you got to do some screwing around, but once you get it, you're good. Don't worry, that's not an issue, that's a problem. Okay, I've got Zone Ranger. Okay game. I like it because it adds from Activision. A little disappointing, after everything you read, but good enough. And, a space shooter where you do stuff. And it's solid. It is solid. Maybe slightly disappointing, but solid, especially when I can play with my joystick there. Okay, I've got Pango for 5200. I liked it enough where I actually sold my 2600 version, knowing that I'm good on this version. And I guess I needed the money at the time when I sold my 2600 version. Robotron 2084. Hell yeah, I'm going to play it with that stick I showed you guys. How you doing? You enjoying the video? Because I got a lot more to show you guys. I know you guys who've been my friend on Atari age a while think you've seen everything I got, but no. I'm going to get into some boxed games and maybe a rarity or two. Now, I did have Mr. Dew's Castle and Frogger 2 boxed for 5200, but I got a deal from Mike from Collector's Cards and Games where he bought those off me, and I liked what he paid me for them, and I liked my versions on ColecoVision enough where I let them go. Miss Pac-Man, very good playing on 5200, especially since I can play with a joystick after I get it configured just right. Popeye 5200, solid enough.
I eat me spinach.
Berserk, hell yeah, another game I was jonesing to play when I was wondering at work, what do I want to play when I get off work after a long day? Gonna be playing some Berserk, and this has the voice. This actually has the voice. Wizard of War. Man, I love my Wizard of War for 2600. But I'll tell you what, this Wizard of War for the 5200, pretty much arcade quality, and once again works with that joystick. Looking forward to playing some of that. River Raid. I like how it's slightly different from the 2600 version, different enough to make it unique, and even different from the 2600 or ColecoVision version. So I'm always down for some River Raid. And what I like about this joystick, what I like about games that only need one fire button, is that the joystick's gonna work. Because it's a 5200 game that needs two joysticks, it's not gonna work. Oh good, I'm glad I still got Defender. Defender for the 5200. Plays okay. Are you ready for some boxed games, guys? Wait, we got this. Star Raiders. Now guys, if you're like me, you like Star Raiders for 2600 and 5200. But how often do you break them out? I mean, we do have lives, but it's solid, very solid. I actually have overlays and don't know why, but this is one game I could use the overlay for, so I can, that would help me play the game better. But don't worry, I understand what a good game it is, I do. In box, a very damaged box, but in box I've got Space Dungeon. If you guys have the game but always wanted to see the box, it's a bigger box, because I think this box delivered that that device where you can get the two controllers plugged in. Now I've got the manual, and I've got a little thing to tell you how to use the controller holder. So I got some vintage stuff here, guys, and in there I've got Space Dungeon, and man, I like Space Dungeon a lot, and it adds to that dual stick situation I've got. I've got my control. This is how I keep control all my high scores. I have a little high score pad. Let's get into boxed games. I've got a Centipede boxed game. Until I get the roller controller, I'm really not making good use of Centipede at all. I can't play it very well with any of my controllers, so that's too bad. Just someday, you guys like me? Why don't you devote a roller controller to me? Or I'll buy one off somebody if it works solid and you got an extra. River Raid, I thought I already showed this. Yeah, there's River Raid. So, what's in this box? Do I have 2 River Raids? No, okay. Space Invaders is in this box. I messed up. Must have been drunk when I put you away. So, I have a boxed River Raid with manual and map and everything. There's boxed River Raid, guys. So now I'm starting to heat up on my impressing you with my boxes. Pole position, boxed with manual. Okay, you want to see? You want to be impressed? Mario Brothers 5200 boxed. The knockout arcade hit. Little Mario the Carpenter, his brother Luigi are at it again. This game plays pretty well, and 2-player. I rarely have anyone to play with, but that's why I still kept my Wyco stick in case I ever have a friend to play with. So I have a boxed with manual Mario Brothers. Now I ain't done, guys. Check it out. Oh my god, I forgot I have this. Jungle Hunt boxed. Now I'm really getting in the mood to play. Damn. Oh yeah, I've got a boxed with manual Jungle Hunt 5200. Not too impressive, but I like the game. Kicks boxed. Look at this old school, man, Atari. You know, when you love the vintage, you can even appreciate just the writing on the box. It takes you back. Believe me, guys, I understand. I'm with you. Oh, check it out. And this is not some cheap one from Venezuela. This is Gremlins boxed for Atari. The pet with a split personality. Super realistic graphics. They're not kidding. It's very good. 3 enchanting variations. Oh, yeah? This is a great game, and I've got it boxed with manual. Gremlins. How about that, guys? Pac-Man, basic one, boxed. Plays really well. I think you even get the intermissions, if I'm not mistaken. Look at the price back then, $39.95. And I'm sure that was a long time ago. This says J.C. Penney. I know you can't read that. It says J.C. Penney, $39.95. But you know who didn't want a good Pac-Man? I like it. Oh, Joust for 5200. I used to play this at my friend Nick Coast's house, and I loved it. I liked how you got, the pterodactyl. Look at that. I'll be playing this for sure. A bold move in arcade games. Fast-paced and challenging. Electronic Games Magazine said that years ago. Hell yeah. An exciting medieval battle. See, guys, I have boxed games. Here's a boxed Dig Dug. And man, Dig Dug also plays fantastic. I'm glad I broke this out, guys. I don't like a lot of clutter, but when I break this all out, it stays out for a couple days. A few days. And I like my beers, but I hope I don't drink so much to not enjoy this, because this is good stuff. I got Countermeasure. That's a bit of a tank game and stuff with some tricky controls. It takes me a while to remember how to play, but then I figure it out, and definitely worth playing. Countermeasure. Boxed. Moon Patrol 5200. Boxed. Yeah, you kind of look like an aardvark in this one, but man, who doesn't love it? Awesome. Good for me. Oh man, I'm gonna have fun. Yeah, it's all in there, guys. This box and manual. Now, this is an interesting thing. Um, I have Miner 2049er 5200. Look at that. It says Big 5 Software with a address on there, Van Nuys, California, for Atari 5200. Yes, this is Miner 2049er. Love the red cartridge. This box looks like it's a little gift. What do I have inside? I've got the manual. I've got the 5200 manual. Just don't have the real box, as you can see. I bought this in a lot. I got lucky. And as you can see, this person really cared for this. And I'm taking over in caring for it. Now, bummer. I used to have Hero. I used to have Hero boxed. And I don't know what stupid decision I made to sell it. That was dumb. I can see right now, I was wondering if I would find it. Now, I got Kangaroo 5200 boxed. Whoa, look at that level right there. Makes me want to play. Looks like there's more going on in this game than... You get some more levels than that 2600 version. Very happy to have this. Now, I'm not kidding, guys. I had Hero boxed. And I was very proud of it. I wanted to show you. And I'm starting to remember that maybe I wasn't impressed with the version enough over the 2600 version, and the money that I needed at the time was so great that I sold it. Bad call. Galaxian, basic, but luckily you get it cheap. Look, Galaxian was $36.84 at one point. You know, sometimes I sell things and I question myself later, because now I've got more money in the bank than I did a few years ago, and I kind of wish I had Hero back. I wanted to show you guys that I had it boxed. Anyway, that's Missile Command. Great game, but it's not going to play very well for me because I don't have the trackball controller. And without that, it's just not the same. And I'm looking for Hero because I just can't believe I sold it. But I did. Something must have turned me off about it. Maybe I didn't think the gameplay was different enough from the 2600, and I just sold myself out. Alright, well, there it is. A lot of great games. So this is Paul Mac C, and that's a whole video for people who are interested in the 5200 and what I have to show. I guess I don't have anything too rare, but you know I got a couple sweet things there. I honestly did have the boxed Frogger 2. I honestly did have the boxed Mr. Deuce Castle. And I honestly did have the boxed Hero. And I guess I needed money at the time and felt like I had the games covered on other systems. I wasn't using my brain very well. I was thinking short term with the money. I guess I wanted to get the money back that I used to buy this slot, and they're gone. I'm okay though. Anyway, not bad, huh? Anyway, I'm gonna straighten this out. I'm gonna get into playing some games, man. I'm pretty excited. Alright, have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.